Kiss wedding, and today we're going to make another one of our floral wedding table centerpieces for under $30. Today I just picked up some flowers from the corner store. I got some roses and some carnations for about, this was like $14.50 or something. We're just going to cut these really short because we're gonna have a really tight display. So I'm going to start with about that length. Stick it in, and that's too long. We really just want it to like right at the same level. Perfect. So just so you know, this is about how long they are. I'm just going to leave it out so that we can see, so I can cut them all the same length. And just take off all of these leaves because we don't need them. If this was a square container, we could put them all straight up and down, but because it's a little bit round, we're going to have to put it on a bit of an angle. So you want to be fairly gentle with roses because, well, roses are fairly delicate flowers. Oh, that hurt. So the reason I got a mix of roses and carnations is because carnations are cheaper. These roses, for instance, were $8 and the carnations were only $4. So you can really fatten up your display with the carnations for very little money. We really want to make sure everything's at about the same height. Carnations smell as pretty as roses. Kind of nice how we have one peeking out a little bit up there. It's also really nice to have the variation in texture, even though the color is exactly the same. It's actually fine that some of them aren't budding yet. I actually think that it makes it nicer. A little bit more interesting. And chances are you'll be doing this a day or two before your wedding. They'll be in bud by the time your wedding rolls around. And we're just going to try and fill up all of the little open spaces. So I'm just getting all of these little open spaces down here. It's beautiful, just like this. I love it. I never really know how these things are going to turn out when I first start. I purposely try and make it a little bit spontaneous, just so that you can see some of the problems that you might come across when you put yours together. But it turns out this is actually a very simple one. You just have to balance the flowers a little bit. So I'm just filling up a few last open spaces at the bottom here. I'm taking this out just because this one's a little bit too long in comparison to the others. Sometimes that works, but it was just a bit too much. So I am going to put it back in, but so that's it. It looks perfect to me.